Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome, fans, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. It's tough to wear down either team in this matchup because of their depth.
And, Kevin, you've got to give both front offices a ton of credit. I mean, you've got to find guys and try to be economical about it, and they need to be able to play important minutes for you. It's a little more art than science, and kudos to both of these front offices. And, you know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Here's Pajemski. Edwards defending. Outside, Green. Here's Curry. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Lone opportunity.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. Worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting two.
That free throw missing. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And he's good on the second. So it's Minnesota now. It's a three-point game. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
And so he makes both from the line. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's three, but I wanted to give you three different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism. Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
Pass to Moody. Green with a screen on McDaniel. It's stolen by Gobert, and they're on the break by himself, and finished off by McDaniel.
It's always fun when you can get ahead of the play like McDaniels did there to finish off the break.
Curry against Conley. To the inside. Here's Green. Curry Curry is inside. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Conley against Curry. Conley the pass to Randall. Now here's McDaniel. Defense right on him. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. On the strike, and again it's Minnesota.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Some noise for your DS Breaker.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Moody. Here's Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 5 now.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Randle outside. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
So it's the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves.
Working that in-between area, Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Outside Edwards. McDaniels passes to Randle. Now here's Edwards. He's defended by Podziemski. Just 4 to shoot. And slam dunk by Gobert.
What a move by Gobert. Closing that open space in the pick and roll.
Pass to Podziemski. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. They're leading by 8. And here's Gobert, headed by Green. Gobert dishes to Randle. Gobert with a screen on Curry. And here's Conley outside. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Butler with the ball. Now Moody. Podziemski with it. Still without a basket. Here's Curry. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
Yeah, bucket by bucket, the legend of Steph Curry continues to grow.
Outside Edwards. Randle against Butler. Gobert Gobert with a screen for Randall. Over Butler. Second shot opportunity. Gobert, no good. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Curry. And here is Butler. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
This team does a good job of keeping Butler involved in everything.
Randall right side. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Podziemski. Green with a screen on Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. And rebounded by McDaniels. Minnesota leading by 6. Breaks and reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Warriors trail by 6. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Lets it go from 14. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Randall. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And the intelligence of Randall evident on that play. Fantastic at picking the right shots to take in this offense.
Now here's Green. Still yet to score. Pass to Butler. Golden State moving it around. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry, that's good.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Randall outside. Back to Conley. Oh, here's Edwards. He's defended by Podziemski. Back to Edwards. And the three ball is good. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first for the Timberwolves.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Moody, the bounce pass. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Randall gets to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, here's Edwards. Defended by Butler. Edwards, no good. Warriors trail by 9. Now Moody. Podziemski with it. Green with the screen on Edwards. To the paint. Podziemski finds Green. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
McDaniels with the ball. Butler covering. Here's Randall. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Randall's got 9.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Butler. Back to Curry. From deep. Good, and Butler gets the assist. 14 points for him.
This is how competitive Curry is. You got a great competitive spirit. You drain a 3 on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Moses Moody. Gary Payton is checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. Timberwolves also changing it up. Clark, he's checked in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Now DiVincenzo. Mr. Randall. Shoots over Kuminga. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 11 points.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Well, their pass to Kuminga. Randall against Butler, and the layup falls. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Alexander Walker with the ball, covered by Payton. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here is Hield. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Butler. from outside the arc. Jackson Davis with it. Gobert on him. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Alexander Walker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
First one falls. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And then for Minnesota, Reed comes in for Julius Randle. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Clark. And so, Alexander Walker nails both of them. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 11-point game. Hield against Edwards. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Hield.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Edwards against Hield. Goes up from the top of the key. Edwards, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Curry way outside, and the Warriors miss again. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Julius Randle getting it done for the Timberwolves. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Warriors trail by 11. Hield outside. Jackson Davis finds Curry. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Here's Edwards. A rebound by Hield. Warriors shooting at 50% in a decent group. Pass to Jackson Davis. From deep three-point land. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Now Reed. Clock at 6. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Reed's got his first 2 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Kuminga sets a screen for Hield. Outside Curry. Another three for Golden State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Oh, here's Edwards. 10 points for him. And you see, don't you, Clark, this steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his third season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And Edwards drops them both. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Covered by Hield. Reed misses. Warriors trail by 5. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Curry. DiVincenzo with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
And a deep three from Hield. And again, no good by Golden State. Timberwolves leading by 7. Now, here's DiVincenzo. No scoring in this one. Here's Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Outside Curry. Fires away from way outside. The long distance three is buried. Curry's got 13 points now in the quarter. Curry against DiVincenzo. Here's Minot. Inside. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to talk to his guys.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Kuminga kicks to Payton. Bajemski with it. Green with a screen on Conley. Pass to Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Payton. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Minnesota leading by 6.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
First free throw is good. That one misses. Gobert the pass to Reed. Tries again. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley. Gobert's got 6.
Catching them by surprise. It's not often Gobert strikes from any kind of range.
Outside, Payton. Pass to Kuminga. It's Curry outside. Steph, perfection from the arc.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Conley against Curry. Edwards looking it over. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Payton will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 6. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Conley. Curry against Conley. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Payton's there, 11 feet away. Edwards, no good. Golden State's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Outside Curry. For the 3. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 33.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Now here is Conley. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Down low, here's Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
From that close, he's almost automatic. No wonder the defense is all over Gobert.
2 shots.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Golden State. Moses Moody comes in for Gary Payton. Timberwolves also changing it up. Randall comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the triple. Curry's got 36.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now here's Gobert. He has 7. McDaniels finds Randall. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota.
Dante DiVincenzo.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Curry passes to Green. Now here's Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
Love the force and focus that Butler plays this game with. That was reflected in the finish.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. He's checked in for Stephen Curry. Outside Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
Green with a screen on DiVincenzo. Healed with the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
And talking about Buddy Hield, he is someone you can definitely count on. He can score from any place.
Yeah, he's got great range, and his durability is just as impressive as his stroke. You know, most seasons, Buddy Hield plays in 80 or more games, and that is very much a rarity these days. And he's also a 40% career shooter from 3. So he can space the floor, and you know he's going to be on the floor whenever it's game time.
And so it's Golden State with it. Following Julius Randle's 3, Butler dishes to Green. They kick out to Hield. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Moody with it. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Randle, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
The relentlessness of Randle, R-squared, taking on all comers.
Podziemski with it, over by Conley. Green with a screen on Randle. Back to Podziemski. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. They've held a 12-point lead early. And Gobert gets to Conley. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defended by Moody. And stolen by Butler. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Randle surveying the D. At the top of the key, Gobert. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. A three-pointer, no good. The Warriors shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Butler up top. He's defended by Randle. Butler, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. McDaniels, a screen on Butler. Here's Randle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Just an attacker is Randle. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
The Timberwolves have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Butler in the corner. Pass to Moody. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Minnesota in the lead. 1:07 left here in the second. Randle against Butler. Randle down low, and the layup's good off the glass. Randle's got 9 points now in the quarter.
For Randle, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
Butler. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Conley, the pass to Randle. DiVincenzo against Hield. DiVincenzo can't hit it. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Butler. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
Jimmy Butler showing us some nice moves and strong handles, too.
Hield against DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Golden State. Hield's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shot from the wing. Moody's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. 18 points from three-point range for him in that quarter. That is some serious shooting. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hey there, everybody. Halftime of Game 4 upon us, and it's a close game so far for the Golden State Warriors.
few things for them to focus on. More presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches.
And maybe the guards need to crack back, get in there and help out.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They've gone into halftime with the game all tied up. But Kenny, what do they need to do to make this series competitive?
Well, they'll need to come out after the half, and they'll hit the court with a lot of energy, and starting with executing the coach's notes right away.
Absolutely, they can't afford to waste any time. Got to grab the lead and never let go of it.
Hopefully they've got enough fight left in them. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Podziemski. Inside, here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The Timberwolves trail. Now Conley. Gobert finds McDaniel. Randle outside. Over Butler. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Randle's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Boy, down low, Randle can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Now here's Curry. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Podziemski. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's McDaniels. No good with the layup. Warriors shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And Green slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here is Edwards. The Warriors making the shot. Drives to the hoop. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now, here's Moody. McDaniels defending. Curry crashes inside.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. The Warriors pull it in. Three-pointer. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Edwards kicks to Randle. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
Randle's got 25 points in the game. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Green with a screen on Edwards. Podziemski with it. Edwards there. Moody the pass to Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. From the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to McDaniels. Now Randle, defended by Butler. For the lead. Randle no good. Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Curry with it. Conley picks him up. Oh, nothing phases Curry.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders. Mercy, mercy me. Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Now, here's Moody. McDaniels defending. And again for 3.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
Pass to Butler. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Now Moody. Outside Butler. Here's Curry. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Really like what Edwards did there. Assertive in the two-man game.
Warriors have gone 6 of 9 for the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Curry against Conley. Curry can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
But, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Pass to Curry. They need this. Good! Another from 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the net.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
And 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved bye-bye to the Thunder.
Butler against Randall. And it's Butler missing. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. Goes up again. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors lead it. Moody the pass to Green. Curry kicks to Butler. Pass to Green. Here's Podziemski. Edwards defending. A shot by Podziemski, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gobert against Butler. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Gobert. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
And here is Moody. Now here's Butler. Fires from the wing. That's good on the jump shot. Curry's got 48.
Butler really sees the floor and finds his opportunities to move that ball around. A true team player.
At the elbow, it's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Wide open. The Warriors pull it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Butler. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Julius Randle picks one up.
Man, What strength from Butler. Refuses to be tied down or held down. Excellent concentration on the and one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Green, and Gary Payton has subbed in for Moody. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Free throw no good for Butler.
Continuing to work on refining his craft. Butler puts in a great amount of time, maybe more than most.
Randall finds DiVincenzo. Now here's Reid. He's tightly guarded. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets you extra possessions on the glass, he steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
And he can't get the first one. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Make some noise for your Warriors Knicks team.
Fields checked in for the Warriors.
Number 7, Buddy Hield.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Picked by Reid. The 3-ball bangs home the trifecta. Alexander Walker's got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. Payton left side. Hield with it. Takes the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got 4 rebounds now tonight. Conley scanning the floor. Here's Randall. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Randall's got 27.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Randall against Butler. Here's the screen to the middle. Trying to find Jackson Davis and gets it to him.
And Butler's so proficient at running the pick and roll. Excellent at taking what the defense gives him and gets those passes around defenders quite sweetly.
Outside Conley. And Payton sends it back. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Reed. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And he's good on the three ball. DiVincenzo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Jackson Davis. Golden State moving it around. Here's Butler, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Keep somebody on Butler. If you lose track of him, he'll nail shots like that.
Outside Conley. DiVincenzo with it. Handle with the ball, defended by Butler. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Over Butler. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Butler. Back to Podziemski. That gives them the lead. Podziemski's got 5 points now in the quarter. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
To the left wing, and stolen by Butler. Pass to Podziemski. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
DiVincenzo against Hield. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. So both teams making some changes here. And so Butler nails both of them. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's DiVincenzo.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. How about this? He scored 30 points from beyond the arc so far. His long-range game is on today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. DiVincenzo finds Reed. Now, Alexander Walker, defended by Payton. Edwards against Hield. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just one on the basket from Edwards.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Curry. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting well, 50% from the floor. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Hield. Pass to Looney. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Curry. And good. There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Picked by Reed. 11 feet away. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just one on the basket from Edwards.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Hield outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Curry against DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen on Hield. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
Hield against Edwards. Looney down low. Reed with the block. DiVincenzo against Curry. Reed the pass to Alexander Walker. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Curry fires from way out. Connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples. And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
It's Peyton, high post. Kuminga the pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Just his first attempt. Kuminga, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Floats one. Pass to Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Curry passes to Kuminga. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
And the first one drops. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Clark's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timberwolves trail by 3. Conley with it. Clark outside. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Conley. Plays it up off the glass.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
Warriors leading by 3. Up top, Curry. Over by Conley. And, yep, another basket.
What a performance. He's now tied for 3rd most points in single-game playoff history.
Well, G.A., the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books.
And that 57 ties it with Donovan Mitchell's bubble game back in 2020.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Right side, Conley. Outside, Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Butler comes in for Kuminga. And it's Buddy Hield in for Payton. Minnesota also making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. And Randall subbed in for Clark.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Podziemski on the wing. Back to Curry. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Well, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
Green with a screen on DiVincenzo. Podziemski.
2 minutes. Rudy Gobert. 1st personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Podziemski taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Podziemski hits them both. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. Green against Gobert. For 3, Edwards. The offensive rebound. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Butler against DiVincenzo. To the paint, here's Curry, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Curry.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Moody's checked in for Buddy Hield. Minnesota also with the sub. McDaniels, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And both free throws good for Curry. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Edwards. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And good, he nails it. And it's 6 points for Jaden McDaniel. Curry passes to Green. And here is Butler. He's defended by Randall. Outside for Curry. Good, another from 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied this single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
Shot clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Outside for Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. And another shot. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. It's deflected.
Oh, I like how Butler uses his body in the paint. Excellent at forcing the issue and getting the call close to the rack.
At the line for 2, Jimmy Butler.
The free throw drops for Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 10. Randall outside. Outside Edwards. Edwards with a tough shot.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Butler deciding where to go with it. It's Curry outside. Again, what an avalanche!
And that bucket, if you can believe it, sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Greg, the way he came out tonight, you could feel the level of his focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
And it was way back in 1986 that Michael Jordan set the record of 63 points. And when you surpass the greatest of all time, you've done something special.
us now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph, still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot off.
At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Curry. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 13-point game. Left side, Edwards. Bucket is good. Edwards got 39.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Sinks the three-pointer. Moody's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting from the center. Anthony Edwards. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Now Pajemski. To Curry. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, I like seeing Butler show off his mad house. This guy's got big-time bounce and knows how to slam it down with authority.
Outside Edwards. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Butler. Pajemski on the wing. Butler up top. McDaniels defending. Back to Pajemski. 4 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Butler. Minnesota with the rebound. Up top, Edwards. He's defended by Pajemski.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
First one falls for him. Edwards drops them both. .124 left in the fourth quarter. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
To the paint. Here's Podziemski. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The first one falls. He's off on the second. Timberwolves trail by 13. Outside Conley. Three-pointer. Here's Gobert. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for the Warriors.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
The win tonight will bring the series to dead even at 2 games apiece, just what they had hoped for before the location changes again. Another bucket! Wow!
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
In this series, I think hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
They act like it's hoodlum, no way, no kid look up to. Came up out the slums, but next house gonna have a